Welcome back to Active Sports TV LAC News. It's your host, Active Titan fans, Titan fans, Titan fans, Titan fans. I ain't got no shave. I'm rugged. And yeah, I felt like I needed to come straight, raw and uncut on this one. Titan fans, this is a Tennessee Titans edition. Welcome back, subscribers, new subscribers. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe right now. This is going to be a Tighten Up edition. Go ahead, post game recap of what transpired this Sunday at home against our rivals, the Colts. I had to wait a day on this. Outside of life, business, and everything else, I'm actually trying another, device at this moment. Hopefully you guys like the camera, the quality and audio and sound. Hope you can hear me clearly because I got something to say. And Tennessee Titans, I think y'all want to hear this. Tennessee Titans fans, I think y'all want to hear this. And I think you want me to be the voice. Where do I start? First off, this was a must-win game. Going into this week, coming off a bye week, having 2 weeks to prepare a constructive game plan to go out against the worst defense, not only in our division, but in the league. We got our first-year head coach, Brian Callahan, who had 14 days, may I add, to come up with a game plan after coming off our first win of the season, traveling out to Miami and putting up 30-plus points in over 1,000 games. Absence. We get there against Miami to get the victory, not led by our starting quarterback, second-year sophomore quarterback out of Kentucky. I'm trying to avoid to say his name. Will Levis gets injured. Mason Rudolph comes in and saves the day. I don't care if you want to be a brainiac and you want to be all technical and feel like, oh my God, how did he save the day? He didn't lose the game. That's how he saved the day. He didn't lose the game. He stuck to the game plan behind enemy lines, sparing a moment, and didn't cost us the victory. That's what a backup quarterback does. That's what a backup quarterback get paid to do and be prepared for. I don't care if he didn't put up 4 touchdowns and 300 yards passing. I don't care if he didn't pass over 80% completion rate. I don't care long as he didn't lose the game. But we have Titan media seems to think that we're all delusional about Will Levis. That he needs to just play this season out, We may be wrong, guys. It's still something to see in this kid. It's early. Give him a chance. It's a new offense, a new head coach, a new offensive coordinator, new offensive line. Yada, 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 yada. Cut it out. Cut it out. Ridiculous, man. Stop babying this man. He has over 11 starts as a pro NFL quarterback. We gave him the benefit of the doubt that wasn't given to Malik Willis due to the fact that, it was Vrabel, the old way of doing things. He just not giving Will Levis or Malik Willis the chance. Tannehill, he likes the quarterback that manages the game. Well, he wants to win behind the line of scrimmage. It's Vrabel. It's Vrabel. I didn't like Vrabel either. I felt like he was getting complacent. I felt like he was getting too big of himself to acknowledge the obvious flaws within the team. But did we not have more success? Sometimes simplifying things and knowing your personnel as head coach, knowing what you're going to do will carry you a longer way than experimenting. We got a head coach that thinks he's a scientist. He thinks he can just come up with anything on the fly with a quarterback that's clearly unproven. Titan fans, we deserve better. I'm wearing this and reminiscing in memory of the glory days, because with Derrick Henry, he took this franchise and made us a winning franchise for the last 5 years. We were back-to-back division champs. A.J. Brown, mistreated, neglected. I cannot make this up. Why us? Why the fan base as a Tennessee Titan such as myself? Why do we go through so much pain and grief and just stress behind this organization and getting things right to get us over the hump? What is it that we need to do more of? Because it's obviously that Amy, our owner, has opened up the purse strings, have done stuff that our old owner would not have done. Spent over $280 million on this roster. And I'm not about to kill Calvin Ridley because he missed 8 targets. Can we not? I'm going to take time and make a separate video and break down the attempts to Calvin Ridley. We're going to have to discuss this and put this on the table because this is getting quite disgusting. We have Pro Bowl status, 1,000 yards plus wide receivers, Hall of Fame wide receivers. You're not going to tell me D-Hop is he's unproven and he's washed and he's unable to make an impact on this roster. Throw him the ball. Brian Callahan, what happened? Wasn't you the offensive coordinator in Cincinnati? What happened to them offensive schemes? Like, you have the personnel. It has to be oh my God. At the end of the day, everything points back to one thing. I can roast Brian Callahan. People can, try to nitpick our wide receivers upon this play or that play. People can try to nitpick our offensive line week to week stating that, oh, they gave up a sack. Oh, they allowed a pressure. I say a pressure because, if you do anything on this Titan roster outside of Will Levis, it's catastrophic to the team, and you're a bonehead, and you cost us the game, and you're being overpaid, and we should think about doing something to either trade you or whatever. And these guys is working their way into the season after putting up great performance seasons, putting up great performances previous weeks before a isolated mistake. But we have someone on our team consistently losing us games that has the most important position on the field. Our quarterback. Will Levis. The one that everybody told me in Titans media. Locked On Titans. A to Z Sports. During this offseason. That Will Levis looks like he's going to bring the heat. With the weapons that was, brought to the team and spent, Will Levis can have a breakout season. He can be the leading quarterback in the AFC South Division. He's going to give CJ Sprout, a real run for his money. It's us in Houston. Will Levis showed us last year with 2 games only that he's a starting quarterback. At the same time, we're going to ignore Malik Willis, who also played behind the same catastrophic offensive line, the most horrific offensive line known in NFL history. Yeah, Malik Willis not only had limited slaps because Mike Vrabel had a stronghold on who he wanted at the quarterback position. Tannehill was the man, whether it was Malik or Will Levis. Let that be known. If you're a Titans fan, you know what I'm talking about. Malik Willis was poorly undeveloped and not given any opportunities with no real, adequate help on that roster to even, in somewhat enhance his development. It was horrible and limited. And we washed away with Malik Willis. The media trashed Malik Willis. He can't get rid of the ball. He don't throw it down the field. He hasn't thrown not one touchdown. I tell you what, he wasn't throwing interceptions. He wasn't fumbling the ball. He didn't have weapons. He was throwing to Westbrook Akinu, who I love, but he was our primary wide receiver because we got rid of A.J. Brown, right? Because we just that big of a team, right? To just, not want to pay the bill and let a superstar wide receiver who could have had helped us along the way in this situation go to Philly, shine, and become the best wide receiver in the NFL. That's our story. So I'm frustrated, and I know I'm not alone. So, Titans fans, I want you to listen to this because we got a Pro Bowl wide receiver, a potential Hall of Fame wide receiver, just signed a $92 million contract with the Tennessee Titans, coming from Jacksonville for putting over 1,000 yards in a short season with our rivals, who I call the Alley Cats. But at this point in time, I can't throw any stones. I know they got 101 jokes for us. Calvin Ridley decides to not re-sign with them and sign with us, knowing that he has a proven quarterback in Lawrence who has already proven that he can take a team to the divisional championship game. But yet, he believes the hype. I'm quite sure he watched the Atlanta and Miami game too last year and felt, hey, kid got potential. Only to find out it was a whole lie. We were all bamboozled. But without further ado, Titans fan, let me get things going for you guys because this is quite ridiculous. We deserve better, and I'm frustrated. I know you frustrated. Uh, this man here is obviously frustrated, and you know this is quite crazy. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting my things together. Give me 1 second. See if we can go ahead and blow this thing up. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Ooh, that's okay. Let's rock out. What's going on here? Well, this is what we're gonna do. Since that's acting up, let me try it one more time. This is a new device, so bear with me. If you're a subscriber, I normally have this thing on point. Don't know what's going on here.
Defense on that one, just how do you kind of assess that play out?
Yeah, I definitely got to defense. I was just looking up, trying to get past the guy, and I just really didn't know if there was a safety or not there. Just trying to get past.
Sorry about that, guys.
I seen it was a little behind. So.
They wanted to kind of make getting you targets and part of this offense a priority today, and to kind of not have it result in any catches. I guess what was kind of off that resulted in targets but no catches?
I had targets in what part of the game I had targets?
Fourth quarter, a lot of them.
All right, then. So, shit, I need some in the beginning of the fucking game, too, then. Like,
absolutely.
It's getting fucking crazy for me. So,
disgusting.
It is what it is. I suck today. I got to be better. But I got to get the ball a little early in the game so I can be in the game and here with the team so I can play well also.
Did you expect to get targets early? Just kind of
I don't know.
You deserve better. You deserve better.
Callahan brought up it is frustrating because you guys get in a groove and then you stall. You get in a groove, you stall. I mean, how important is it for you guys to kind of find that consistency?
You got to keep moving the ball. All 11 players move the ball to try to score.
How frustrating was this kind of performance for you, especially maybe not getting incorporated like you said you wanted to at the beginning?
Yeah, it's frustrating. Last couple weeks been frustrating. Gotta get better.
Did the game
Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna stop it there. That's a man extremely frustrated. That's a first a one wide receiver, Pro Bowl wide receiver, frustrated as hell. This man is a winner. You can see the tension all in his body, the frustration. I'm seeing him run routes. If you watch the game, you watch the highlights. Unfortunately, they're not going to allow me to, break down the highlights for you. That's what I normally do, just give you more visual content. Titans fan, you see him putting in that work. Give me that thumbs up. Subscribe. We putting in work. We get into it, man. But did you hear what Calvin Ridley said? Give him the ball early. Why is Will Levis throwing the ball 26 times? Only to complete the ball for 83 yards. They say, let him loose. Let Will Levis go crazy. Let him throw 26 times, just more than enough to prove that you can get the ball down the field. This was the problem with Willis. Outside of that, I thought he had good feet. I thought he can run a little bit. I thought he can break the pocket. I thought he was good making plays off the run. Why is his pocket awareness so poor? How has he digressed this bad? I blame Brian Callahan, first-year head coach. You have proven absolutely nothing other than you need to be on the hot seat. Amy needs to pull you in the office and have a real serious conversation with you. Rand, Carthon, you too. You looking like a bus right now, player. You're looking like a bus. Outside of Denard Wilson and the defense, standing fast, putting up some excellent performances from outside of losing ball games, but I don't believe it's their fault. I believe it's the offense fault, and I don't believe this the whole offense fault. I believe it's Will Levis' fault. Mason Rudolph, we win that game. We win that divisional game. We stay afloat. Our season is not over. We have something to cheer about. Now everybody is looking towards tanking in the mock drafts and what quarterback is going to replace Will Levis. We just traded a quarterback for Will Levis. We just drafted a quarterback before Will Levis. Only to strike out twice. And then if you count Burks, that's 3 draft picks down the drain, unproven. But yet, I believe, just like Malik Willis, Travion Burks has not got the opportunity to shine. His development has been poor as well. When you have to deal with this madness behind at the helmet of your as being the leader and the quarterback, how can you be good? How can you be great? We got Hall of Famers as a Calvin Ridley and D-Hop that can't even catch the ball and can't even put up 100 yards in receiving. It's not because they are not great. On other teams, they have been great. Shit, last year, Calvin Ridley was one of the top wide receivers in the league. D-Hop, we know his Houston days, he was just with Kai Murray. And look at what Kai Murray is doing now without him. So you cannot tell me with just a average quarterback that these wide receivers cannot put up and have more of an impact. They cannot do anything without getting the ball. And you only can get the ball behind a reliable quarterback. Look what Joe Flacco did at 39. This is what a consistent quarterback can do. He don't have to be great. Just manage the game. Richardson's over there. He's a top 5 pick. But coaches with a brain make the right decision for the sake of their career. I'm sorry for the rant. But we lose. 2017, back on that 17-point per game average after just putting up 30 plus due to the poor performance from our head coach and our quarterback, who needs to be benched, need to be shipped for whatever good value he has in on the trade market before he totally is a bust and we get nothing back for that pick. It's time to trade him like we traded Malik Willis. We need some more adequate help. If Mason Rudolph, we don't care. I'd rather lose with Mason Rudolph as my starting quarterback looking forward to his replacement next year than to sit here and be talking like a delusional Titans fan, thinking that, oh, he may get it together this week. He may get it together that week. Hey, guys, you got to wait to see if he's going to get it. Let him just start so we see. No, I don't want to see nothing else. We know 10 turnovers in 4 weeks. 10 turnovers in 4 weeks. 80 yards thrown. 15 for 26. He couldn't even be 50%. I'm done with him. Titan fans is done with him. Get him out of here. Sit him down. I'll be at the game. And Titan fans, when they come to Los Angeles and the SoFi Stadium, you will have representation. And I will be on the front lines with some of the best seats in the house, recording every play possible. I'm going to vlog that for you guys, upload that. Titans fans, hey, we got a light at the end of the tunnel. I believe, Rand made some good picks. We just don't have the leader to mush everything together and allow this thing to work. We have to either find out if we're going to go into trading for a quarterback or drafting one. Will Levis is just not it. And I'm going to wrap it up on this note. Shout out to the offensive line stepping up and giving him the ability to step up and make an impact. They made sure he didn't get sacked. They limited the pressure. Calvin, really, man, I feel your frustration. I don't think a Titans fan out there is disagree with you. But let's still be professional. It's still tighten up, still Titan Nation. To you, Will Levis apologists, I told you so. Wear the egg on your face. You're cooked, flamboyant, grilled. You should have been ashamed of yourself. And for all you guys that felt that Malik Willis should have just been up out of there within the first year, keep that same energy. Because this guy is quite more terrible and trash. Yeah, compared to what Malik Willis is doing in Green Bay. Malik Willis is not even playing, and he has 2 wins in the NFL as a starter quarterback. He's on the bench. He's a backup. Hey, Mason Rudolph has a win as our fill-in quarterback for this year. But ask me, how many wins do Will Levis have after playing 4 weeks as the Tennessee Titans starting quarterback? Y'all make sure that y'all share this and send this to these Titans apologists, especially the Titan media channels. I'm going to throw it up. 0-0! Oh, man, I'm out of here, guys. Whew! Like I said, I'm in the building so far. Titans versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Oh, man, I was hoping I had something more fun to look forward to. But it's a Titan game nonetheless. I will enjoy it to the full. Rooting for the team. Hopefully we turn around. Hopefully this video get blown up in my face. That's how loyal and a diehard that I am. I just want us to be great. I want us to be good. And I want us to go a different direction. I hate to say it. It's just that time, man. I don't want to see this. This product is just disgusting. But you guys have a wonderful day. You know what it is, Active Maniacs, Active Clan. You stay activated out there. That's what we do. That's the motto. Stay activated, because if you don't, you're unplugged out here, man. And you know what that means. We ain't going to have none of that. So y'all guys stay kicking, stay activated out there, man. Love your family. Enjoy what life has for you. Titans fans, this is another Titan edition of Titan Up News. Post-game reaction, man. Know what to say. Until next time, Titans fan. Over and out. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Subscribe. Thanks to all the new subscribers. and look forward to, you guys staying around, man, and interacting with the channel. Let's build. Tennessee Titans edition, man. Active Sports TV, LAC News. More content on the way. Out of here. Peace. We out of here, folks.